Don't mind me, just getting some quick work done. Trying to find some, well, some ancient debris, so give me a quick second before we get to today's content. Well, that makes things a little more difficult. I do not have a crafting table or a golden helmet, and there's a piglin over there. Any ancient... Oh, yep. Pardon me, sir. I know that you aren't happy with people who aren't... oh, you got one of those weapons. Okay. Oh, wait, that's just freed you, huh? I'm sorry. Alright, another piece. Whew. Collecting ancient debris for netherite armor is quite a tedious task. Nope. Alright. Shoot. I really should have remembered to build a gold helmet. This is going to be troublesome. Or not. Maybe just a little annoying. Anyway, I'm just gonna collect whatever ancient debris I have opened up in this little bomb run, and then we'll get to the video. Alrighty, welcome to my residence on Empire Minecraft. I tried doing this video a few weeks ago, but unfortunately, due to a misunderstanding of certain key bindings, I accidentally screwed up my recording by, turns out numpad 8 is directly connected to, arrow key, so whenever I were to hit one of the upwards arrow key, it just kept on turning my recording on and off. Now I have attached it to numpad 9, which is page up. I don't use that when playing Minecraft, so I shouldn't have any problems. Anyway, so this is going to be the first episode of a series, I'm hoping, where I will be touring people's residences. Once I upload this video tomorrow, Friday, I plan on, well, pretty much what I am going to be doing is posting on the Empire Minecraft forums for people to register. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to set up that process. I'll definitely be doing that after I wake up this afternoon. But pretty much I will be looking at ways like to do tours. Like I also would prefer to have the sun is setting. Let's go into the lighted area. I will also be looking at potential for having the owner of the residence on site, so on Discord, so that I can talk to them. Uh, Actually, be able to have them give me a tour of their place, give uh, their favorite locations, what inspired different parts of it, or why they created certain structures, like that sort of stuff. Just try to get an idea of what we have on Empire, and yeah, I figured that for the first episode of Empire Tours, I would or Empire Minecraft Tours, I guess. Empire Minecraft Tours. The first episode of Empire Minecraft Tours will be on my residence. So anyway, let's go take a look. So this right here is the first thing that I've made. As you can see, it is rather generic. I may have to replace these glass windows with window panes so that it actually seems a little more three-dimensional. Probably will have to add some detail to the outside too. This is a very generic, like, beginner level structure. I did add this little tower here to try to add some detail to it, but yeah, over here I've Swimmy 101 is one of the players that I got these banners from. I made that armor. At the time I was using my Zabrak skin, so that's kind of why I was going for the whole red and black detail, because that looked good on him. Plus, it matched his skin. Plus, my the Zabrak was supposed to be a Sith, so that's why I had that. Over on this side, I've got the Chiplord set up. Chiplord Tuttle, which is his residence, is way like this is Triforce P. The next one over is Chiplord Tuttle. Ember Azalea is right there, and her fiance, husband. I think they're married now. Husband. His residence is there. Unfortunately, he hasn't done anything on it in a while, but yeah, we have our own little group set up. Don't mind the Mandalorian stocking right there. That belonged to another Mandalorian skin. That was literally his last creation before, his or her last creation before they stopped playing on Empire, and it was part of a stocking competition. Really sad. I would have liked to see them a little more, but people come and go. If we come in here, well, this is what I built. I got the lava flowing down there. Unfortunately, it seemed to do that little flowing thing, and I never got down to fixing that. But not like people really pay much attention down there. Got some gold blocks. I updated the throne. Originally, if you look at my past tours, you would see that it was made out of redstone. I figured that to make it stand out a little bit, I would make it out of the new, what's it called, blackstone or something like that. I put them in the inventory. Oh well, or in a chest. But yeah, the one of the new nether blocks, I've got their brick form and made that. If we go back here, you will see this little tree, or not really little, it's the biggest version of this tree's. A Weeping Souls tree. Inspired by the Weeping Willow, I wanted to start creating my own little nether biomes, and Weeping Soul trees were one of my ideas. Got a bed, a little treasure chest from one of the shops, a couple of chests with some stuff, a banner of my own creation. I'm sure that others have made banners similar to that though. Down here we've got a little bit of a armory with some enchanted armor. Got a bunch of... I've been trying to build this armor up. Still got a long ways to go. But, I mean, it's getting there. Little enchantment room. Got the enchantment table surrounded by books with 3 white withers surrounding the chamber. You'll find that I have a bit of a white wither theme going on, pretty much like the anti-wither or whatever. Instead of the destroyer, it's according to the cult, I guess you could say, that the fictional cult, it would be like a guardian rather than a destroyer. Also, I got a nice little music box there for when I want to play different songs. Okay. So that makes up that part of the building. If we go over here, I've recently been replacing the walls. As you can see, it's made out of the new blocks. Got this is like my little trophy room with loot from my kills. I've got the Marlix armor. That was the skull of the first Marlix I killed. First Momentous I killed with his helmet. I haven't fought Momentous in a while, and I haven't gotten... there was a weapon called the Momentous's Toothpick, which is pretty much his sword. So, but yeah, if you guys have seen my, albeit terrible, footage of the Empire Minecraft Boss War or whatever that video was called, you'll see Momentous in there, and it's the giant zombie with helmet and toothpick or sword, wooden sword. Got some other stuff here. You can these are like more custom items that they have added in that you can get from enraged mods, except for the Nether Star that came from the Wither. You can once you collecting enough Dragonstone fragments, you can make the Dragonstone, if you can see that text up there. Collecting a bunch of mob heads. One of the custom mobs that they have in here is the Hellhound. As you can see, it has a bit of fiery particles right there, and yeah, these are also a lot of custom heads. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't get a blaze head, slime head, magma head, creeper head, skeleton head, zombie head. I don't know about husk or drowned, but yeah, nice little collection. Over here I've got some gifts that I was given. Poofosaurus, she retired after having a kid, but she actually showed me how that you could capture and purify enraged zombie villagers, and they'll keep their names. So I've kept that one since she showed me that. Got some random gifts from people, just random stuff. A lot of at the time when Man Cub gave me this was back when the textures were glitched. So oops. So this petrified oak slab was just a black and purple cube. Welcome cake from ViewShock. Ethan gave me that sword. John, I have no idea who gave that to me. I just know that I found it in my mailbox. Down here, it's still under construction, as you can see. I haven't even changed the walls, but I'm just continuing. This one was a weird one. Pretty much, the player didn't know how, but there was some sort of glitch that duplicated his bow. He was asking everyone at the time how that happened. Uh, we had no answers, so he just gave one of them to me, and I decided to put it up. Got this from Tyler R42. I'll be honest, I don't remember who that is. Omar Ronchat gave me that emerald block. And then I got all of these banners from different people. Bought these two from Fazbear. This one was from one of my good Empire friends who actually doesn't play on here anymore, Ryan Goria. Incredible treehouse. Definitely one of the most beautiful builds that I have seen on here. Unfortunately now gone because someone claimed the derelict residence. Mina TKD I got this back in 2016, 4 years ago. Wow. For winning a skin competition, that was with my Zendor, the Zabrak skin. Bought this from Titanic. I think I bought this one from Moop Zealot, or they might have given it to me. I don't remember. I don't remember. I think I might be planning on transferring the pacifist animal heads down here. I don't remember. But yeah, that pretty much sums up all of the, you know what? F1. I have no idea what they're saying. I just realized, oh shoot, the chat would probably be a little bit distracting. For those of you who haven't seen me since before the Mandalorian skin, this is kind of what my head looked like, albeit with white instead of red. This was like an alternate personality for Angry Zendor. I still have the Angry Zendor account, I just have it as a red Mandalorian instead of, well, this guy. Back here, I got a collection of different skulls. SSRC Empire. I bought that one from him. Got Adam, Sapphire, Nath, Syrixian, Mind Kids, Mina TKD, and a bunch of others. These two I just found randomly in the wild. Not picked up, just not placed down, just floating there as a drop. So, that is Ryan Goria. Very, very nice skin, but yeah, like I said, I really miss them. Merrick Shador, and yeah, a few others. Now we go to the next project that I was working on. The Glowleaf Forest. Ember Azalea was a very big help with this one. She donated a lot of glowstone to help me out with this. I could not have, well, I could, let's rephrase that real quick. I could not have done this as fast as I did without her help. Like, her mining the glowstone is seriously what helped me in making all of this. So pretty much what I did was I grew a bunch of oak trees, replaced their wood with soul sand, and the outer layer of leaves with glowstone. Made it so that they look very natural, fit in with the Minecraft aesthetic. Lot of fun to make. Uh, Over here, this is partially why if you notice right there, this is partially why I wanted a second account. Oh, nope, not that. This is why I wanted a second account, so that I could have a secondary residence. Allowed me to expand what I created way up there, but also allowed me to add some more stuff. If we look down here, well, this is like my one of my more recent projects. Not my final project, but definitely my more recent, where I created an underground biome of sorts. So tunnel ends right here. Nice little aesthetic of having the magma blocks right there. And I also added some gold ore, nether gold ore up there to make sure that the tunnel is a little current. If we go up here, you might be able, if you have your brightness on enough, you might be able to see all the blowfish that I have swimming around here. Figured a spiky little fish that randomly blew up would be very nice. Hello! Up you go. Over there I have some blue fire for some mysterious aesthetics. Yeah. This is pretty much like a water biome under, in the nether. Figured that would be a rather curious, well, what's the word I'm looking for? Anomaly. A rather curious anomaly to have in the nether. Especially since by default water evaporates in the nether. So rather than parkour up, which yes, I do have a little parkour route for people to figure out, I might have to put torches up at some point so that people can kind of see where they're going. I'm just gonna /v angry Zendor. Alright, this takes me right up to here. Now, inside of this volcano, I have a little secret. If we first go this way, I'm not using this as much right now. It's a little pen that I have. I had 4 horses in here. Now I just have 2. I have those 2 dogs over there. The big thing that I have this for, though, would have to be over this way. As you can see, there is another white wither. This is the promo room. A lot of the stuff that they have here is a bunch of items that the server has given away for like St. Patrick's Day, the server's birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Poppy Day, or not Poppy Day, Veterans Day, and such. Like a lot of different items that they've been given away, and sometimes very useful. Like this one, you don't even need to place, just right click and you open the crafting table, and then you have all the Halloween stuff, Easter, chocolate bunny, Easter bunny, and then New Year's firework. So nice little like compared to the rest of the residence, which is very red, very nether, you suddenly enter this place that's like, it's made primarily out of nether material, especially now that there's gold in the nether, but it just doesn't look the same. There's like, it's so white and like pure, I guess. It just doesn't look like something you would see in the nether. More like something like if there's a Minecraft version of heaven, like something in that. So yeah, I really enjoyed making this room. Alright, we went to the Glowleaf Forest. Next project was a Weeping Souls biome. Now you saw that Weeping Souls tree that that I had in the house. I pretty much took that concept and expanded on it. All of these trees were originally acacia trees. After I grew the acacia trees, I then uh, not only replaced the wood with netherrack, but and the leaves with soul sand, but once I did that, I actually added more soul sand so that it looks like they're weeping down. Once more, very much like a weeping willow. So I also got gravel, lots of gravel. That would have to be thanks to my friend here, Ryan Goria. Like they donated a lot of gravel. So there are 3 projects that I got major donations from my friends on here for to help me, and yeah, the glowstone from Ember, the gravel from Ryan Goria, like very, very helpful. I am really thankful for that. I believe that I even used what gravel I had left over from them to complete this, but once I got the other account. But yeah, got a lava river that runs through, splits around this little island right here. Very nice. One other thing that I forgot to bring up when I was in the nether, or not in the nether, in the Glowleaf Forest, is that I kind of wanted to make a bit of a park aesthetic. You'll see the little park bench here, and then the bridge here. If we jump down to the Glowleaf Forest, you'll see that you already saw me cross this bench, and you'll also, this bridge, and you'll also see that bench right there. I kind of wanted to go for a nature park aesthetic for those 2 biomes. Make it seem like something that people could come through and enjoy, sit back and relax sort of thing. Of course, there's no way to actually sit on those, but if there were, that would be very nice. Alright, next residence, or next level that we have to go over, would have to be the Nether Village. This one is going to be a little more complex in terms of description. I still got some more glowleaf forests, or glowleaf trees around here. I do, however, have some stone leaf trees as well. Made them out of gravel, and if you look real closely, you can see right there that I have some string that's supporting the gravel. If you are like moving around, it is very difficult to notice them, and if once you get further away, you can't really notice them at all. So makes it very nice. They camouflage very well. I've also made it so that everyone can open and close these doors for all of the different buildings. You'll notice as well that each of these look very much like the default houses for villages. That's because I went to I researched their structures and purposefully built it so that it looked like a village in the Nether. I have made it so that this door can't open and close specifically because I don't want people to be letting these cows out. Or mushrooms out. I actually had someone try doing that at one point. So But I had that set up that way anyway, so they couldn't open the door. But I'm like, don't do that. So, like I said, there were 3 projects that require major donations. If you notice here, I kind of went over the top when it came to this, I guess, because I actually made this well as deep as a regular well. This is literally the same depth as a well that you would find in a village. So I needed a lot of netherrack. Thanks to Merrick Shadower, I was able to do that. Thanks for that, I made him the priest of the White Wither. Don't take it all that seriously. It's just a little joke title, but yeah, I took the church design and made it out of quartz instead of red nether brick like all the other locations. After that, we head back here. This is definitely one of my favorites. Mainly because I like dragons, but I got really excited with actually building this dragon. Like, it used to be that my favorite colors were black and red, hence the outfit choice for Zabrak Zendor. But over time, my favorite colors kind of transferred to gold and white. So, I mean, that's kind of why I picked the color scheme for the Mandalorian that I did. You'll see that I still have that golden handled lightsaber, and on my channel's page, you'll see, or profile, you'll see that he's wielding a yellow bladed lightsaber. I've also got a nether star on this dragon, so yeah, I really enjoyed it. I also replaced the orange fire with a blue fire for the meeting table, so yeah, I really enjoyed building this one. This dragon, I think it looks gorgeous. I don't know if I'm going to classify it as male or female, but I just really, really enjoyed building it. That's pretty much all there is here. There isn't really anything except for more glow leaf trees behind the structure, so let's head back. Oh yeah, and yes, this is another dragon right here. I forget if we have stone brick walls. I might need to look at that. Wait, where am I going? So over here, we have the ice boat race. I have shown this in the video as well. As you can see, I've got 6 boats, each of a different kind of wood. People would then race across this. In fact, let's woo boy. As you can see, this is really, really fast, like incredibly speedy. And that means that there's whoa. Whew. I gotta get some practice. Oh. But that makes the race like really, really wild. You can like kind of do some drifts and stuff. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, no, not good. Hey, come here. Thank you. But yeah. Got a little course with some podiums for people to stand on. You'll notice over here that through this tunnel, the path gets a little narrow right here. Kind of meant to be like a shortcut for like skilled players to try to go through, or people who want to challenge themselves to go through. And should they succeed without getting caught in the snow, they'll get a bit of a lead over the people who take the easier path. You'll also notice that you may have also noticed that I have this nether portal here. The idea is kind of similar, I guess, to those portal ruins or whatever they're called. Those random structures in the overworld where you can see the remnants of an obsidian portal. Pretty much you have like all the netherrack that has leaked out of that portal. This is kind of the same, except for in reverse. The overworld is leaking into the nether, and you'll see that I went with that theme for a few different layers. I've also got this little firework here. Once it explodes, that's when the race begins. So yeah. You'll also notice that I have glass up there that acts as a spectator platform. That way, if I have a large amount of people, they can just watch up here as the 6 players race around. Now, that isn't the only thing that this can be used for. It can also be used for easy access to this level, the horse race. As you can see right here, I've got a nice horse statue. That was actually originally created by Daily Supply on YouTube. I did, of course, make some design changes, like the eye. Made that originally. I don't think the statue had eyes, so I used the glowstone. And then, of course, he also had stairs in because he made all of it out of the same stone brick material. But unfortunately, because I wanted to have this glow effect, I had to, instead of using nether brick, I went for the magma blocks. But even then, even though I had to make those alterations, this still looks sick. Now, if we go over here, once more, you can see the effects of the overworld leaking into the nether. Lava turning to water, netherrack turning to grasslands. And you can see that the portal, around the portal, has grown this tree. Now, if we go in here, this is like the doorway that I will open up for regular spectators to come in through. I may have to have everyone access everyone's sign there, but yeah. So this is practically another spectator platform. You watch as the race starts there, follows around the grass, they run up the trees. If they fall down, I do have that little sign there telling them to turn around. If I had access to creative mode to make to access barrier blocks, I probably would just encase that little area so that they would be forced to turn around and climb up there. But pretty much if they fall off of the acacia trees, they have to go around and back up the hill and try again. They then run through the trees, get divided by those 2 guys there, and if they go the long way, they will just have that little curve. Those who want to try for a quick shortcut would have to jump over the water, make sure that they land land on the land. Shouldn't be too difficult to jump for horses, but if someone times it wrong, hang on. Yeah, that should be a very easy jump for horses to make, but if you time it wrong, you'll end up in the water, which will slow you down a little bit as people keep on rushing by. Oh boy, what are they doing? I hate the fact that their name. I've talked to them so many times, but their name is just such a jumble of letters and numbers. I hate the fact that I can't really call them anything. It is so annoying. But at the same time, it's hilarious. Like, ugh. Anyway, yeah, they go around there, go through the jungle trees, and then that's one lap. I also would have this doorway for myself, so that I can spectate up here separate from the crowd. And, yeah. Now, let's see. Next after the horse race is the shop. So I've got a nice little bench with a weeping souls tree there, glow olive tree with a little magma cube, little part of nature. And then in here is the shop. Still working on it. Got a lot of work I need to do. I do have some wool that I am, some of it I am selling. Others I don't feel I have enough yet to open a shop for, but definitely getting there. I had a bunch of stuff in these shops, but I had to move it to the back. But now that we've got more stuff for sale, to sell, I am slowly converting these booths to the new stuff. I've got some resources here. I do need to put that for sale. Some blocks. Most of it is like the nether stuff between these two chests right now. Well, I'm not entirely sure how to categorize this. I've got nether gold ore, lapis, and quartz. So over here I've got some banners that I have made. Once more, I've got the Wither Nation banner. This banner is a nice little, like, I guess you could say a bit of a horror one. It's like watching you. Like, it sees, oh my goodness. It sees you. It haunts your nightmares. Got some Jedi versus Sith that I made. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. The Ender Dragon. And Purple-Eyed Bat. Not entirely sure why I made it purple-eyed, but that's the one that I got. Over here, I've got the two different Crimson and Warped plants, fungus. I don't exactly know what to call them when they're fully grown, but I've got both of their resources. Over here I've got a I probably should have saved this for later, but I am working up on building a bookshop. So I've got like fire aspect, I'm gonna have looting in that one. Sharpness 5. Smite 2, etc., etc., etc. More enchantment books over there and over there. As you can see, I've really taken advantage of the soul fire, like making it seem so mysterious. um, Gotta teleport back since I haven't created a sign to teleport back to the shop. I probably should. uh, let's go to the back now. Working on a weapons shop over here, I guess. Here is the more agricultural section. Got some wood that I need to put sale signs on. Sheesh, I keep forgetting to do that. As you can see, I even made it look like I had stacks of logs here. So, got some farming stuff. So, watermelon, cactus, potatoes, carrots, pumpkins. Unfortunately, they are carved pumpkins because at the time, these were just regular pumpkins, but then they added in pumpkins without a face, so. Nether warts, coarse roots, flowers, cocoa beans, beetroot, sugarcane. Got some flour, or working on a little flower shop. Haven't really gotten all that much. So like this one's going to be vines, lily pads. I'm categorizing based off of the size of flowers for these. So like, since sunflowers, lilacs, and rose bushes are tall, then I have all the small ones. And then the tulips are another category, and then grass. I'll get to that guy in a sec. We now enter the aquatic section. So we have squids. Definitely got to get more of them. Over here we have the fish section. I got 4 of them on display right now. One of them being the pufferfish. Salmon, couple tropical fish. Over here, as you can see, I've got a sea turtle. Little 1 block deep water for it to swim around in. I've got a dolphin over here. Unfortunately, sometimes this guy starts making really, really sad noises. Excuse me. I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick. I've been talking for so long, my mouth started drying up. But yeah, this one is probably the most depressing out of all my collections because it actually sounds sad sometimes. Like, it sounds like it's calling out, and it just sounds so lonely. Like, they did a good job with the sound, but I wonder if they actually... I sometimes wonder if they actually made it so that it could be sad in the program. Like, if it'll act sad and depressed. Because it doesn't sound like happy chirping. It does not sound like happy chirping. Over here, I've got a little bat. Hey, buddy! I've got a villager trapped in this cage, a parrot in this one, wolf over here, bear over here, some llamas and horses. I've been working on bringing up some llamas and trying to set them up. I haven't started selling them yet, but as you can see, I've got a little score system. Pretty much I would just add up like the strength, speed, jump, and HP, and calculate just like figure out how much all of that added together equals. And then I would use that to tally up their score for where to place them. So llamas are judged by the sum of their total stats. Same with horses. I've got like some really good ones right here. And then you start going down. I've got a lot in this section. Like the 190 to 200 is like very, very full. But yeah, pretty much you, like those who want to buy a horse can right click this. They get to choose which stats they like the most and take that horse away. Why do I have this guy all the way down here? I don't know. Also got some armor that I'm trying to sell. We got some farm animals over here with a chicken egg. Shoot. I don't have a gate on this thing. Ah, well. Got a mushroom on the market table with some chests for all the different kinds of farm animals. And then I have some cats. I need to put a sign there. And a donkey. So, yeah. That makes up the shop. I guess next we have to do a tour of this place. So yeah, as you can see, I have like this whole lava flowing down with arches blocking it so that people can walk in and out. Got this nice dragon right here. Well, definitely a small one compared. Oh shoot, that's right. I almost said other two, but I didn't even go over this guy in the back. So this is pretty much like supposed to be the merchant dragon. Definitely not a nice guy since he's literally imprisoned villagers, but yeah, he's offering gold, offering payment, has a scale because while cruel, he is fair. So he's got that running for him. I also have the scale as a staff and damaged. He's got a damaged wing, so can no longer fly. Nice little tail. Just climb on up. Couple horns to kind of amplify his evilness, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. Alright, now we head up here. So, you've seen the teleportation room multiple times. I've got lava flowing down between the different artworks, I don't know, between the different icons. Teleportation pads for all the different levels. And back here, instead of teleportation pads, I have cages. Now this, I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this whole development, but you can pretty much tell that each of the cages have been broken out of. This is probably my favorite of the cages because it's literally taken apart. Like each of the rods adds up to how many rods I would need to build a cage. So yeah, this person just tore the thing apart and now everything's just floating in place. This one, simple tear open, nothing really significant. I'm thinking about having some chains from the ceiling with broken cuffs for like something really big. I don't really know if I'm going to do that though. Over here, actually added a little more damage to the environment. cage is torn up above. This one, their escape is a little more fiery, but at the same time, not a generic fire, very mystical. Now, this guy back here is partially responsible for that. The stone salamander with leaves growing out of his back. I don't remember why I did that, but as you can see, I took advantage of the new nether biome and added this growth to it. But pretty much once more, you've got the overworld leaking out into the nether, but now it's leaking out into the mycelial biomes, or whatever you call them. So I also added this little effect where it actually looks like they're still coming out of the portal. Like it fades from gray to pink to magenta to purple as it's getting closer and closer to the portal. Nice little effect. Oh, dizzy. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. Like this is my final project that I worked on here, and I have to say that I am not disappointed. I really enjoyed doing this. Hang on, let's go over to this vine here. Yeah. All right. So that pretty much sums up the tour of the residence. Let's just head on down. Whew. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Hang on. Let's try this again. Much better. That lightning glitch frequently occurs when you're teleporting to random places. But yeah. Anyway, troops, that is pretty much all I have to show for the residence. I do have a couple hidden farms. You may have seen those 2 sheds in the glowleaf forest. Those are actually secret entrances to a couple hidden farms. One where I have crop and sheep, and another one where I'm trying to add some more livestock, plus where I'm getting my enchantment books. But yeah, outside of that, that pretty much ends the tour of my residence. Thank you, troops, for watching. This recording went by for a lot longer than I was expecting it to, so I'll see how much I can shorten it down. Don't know how much I can, but it's definitely going to be a long video. Anyway, troops, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all later. Bye!